Shaw was basically a ventriloquist who was buried with her dolls. And some say it's just a scary poem that parents tell their kids to keep them in line, but others claim it's more than just a ghost story. So this is how it goes. Back in the day, there was this town called Ravens Fair, and in that town there was this very popular theater that had this performer named Mary Shaw, and she was this ventriloquist who would perform there almost nightly. She was very, very well known back in 1941. She had this dummy named Billy that would perform alongside her. Everything was going great, everyone loved her, but there was this one night that she was performing where this young boy named Michael Ashen started making fun of her. He claimed he could see her lips moving while the dummy was talking. So he was kind of calling her out for being a fake ventriloquist. So he was laughing at her, which made everyone else in the audience start laughing at her, so she was super embarrassed. She was basically booed off stage. But then, weeks later, the boy suddenly went missing. He vanished without a trace, and his family was horrified. And they could only think of one suspect that could have done it: Mary Shaw. In fact, almost everyone in the town believed that she must have had something to do with it. Like maybe she was trying to get revenge on this boy for making fun of her on stage. So Michael's parents got all of the townspeople together one day and they attacked her in her dressing room before her performance. They ripped out her tongue and buried her in the ground with 101 of her dummies. But what's even creepier is that before she died, her final request was for her to become a doll herself before she was buried. So they took her to a mortuary where the mortician fulfilled her wish. But the thing is, even though she was buried with 101 of her dummies, she did not stay dead. She came back and took her revenge on all of the townspeople. And since then, this town supposedly is cursed forever. So there's this warning to be careful when you're visiting this town, because Mary Shaw might find you and rip out your tongue. And here's how this creepy poem goes. Beware the stare of Mary Shaw. She had no children, only dolls. And if you see her in your dreams, make sure you never ever scream, or she'll rip out your tongue at the seam. And if you see her, remember this: the only thing that can stop her is dead silence. And that's how the poem goes. So if you scream while you're dreaming about her, she'll take your tongue.